Has it ever occurred to you that we learned cursive for absolutely no fucking reason?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit, but at least my suicide note's gonna be classy as fuck.
God damn it!
You're welcome.
Welcome back, everybody!
Welcome back to Katamari Roll Up My Balls and Cock Torture.
Welcome back to Katamari CBT.
Welcome back
Cognitive Behavioral Therapy.
ECT. That's a fun time. I got to do that once.
Cognitive Behavioral Therapy.
ECT, where they shock your brain? Yeah. I was a part of that one time.
For real?
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It gets so, like, there's such a bad stigma to it, though. Because everyone's seen, like, fucking Over the Cuckoo Bird Flies, or whatever the fuck it's called.
One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, that one, with Jack, whatever the fuck his name is.
Nicholson.
Yeah, that guy.
I think.
It's Johnny! Yeah, that cunt. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be getting fish. I wasn't even reading. Anyway, it gets such a bad stigma from that. Like, people think that it's only used for psychotic people, but it literally resets your fucking brain. So, people who have seasonal depression, if they get their brain shocked, their brain just reset. It's literally like turning it off and turning it back on again.
Oh, God.
And, like, they just not have depression afterwards. Kind of cool. So, yeah.
So, it worked?
Yeah, it worked.
Fuck! Put me in on that shit.
It literally works. Now, I'm not saying I did it, but, like, I helped with it once for a clinical experience, and I was like, this is actually really rad.
Why aren't more people doing that shit?
Because so many people think it's like, oh, only, you know, people who are completely fucking psychotic do that. I'd never do that. And I mean, there is, like, a small, slight chance that, the reason why it works is because we shock your brain, and then your brain goes... Your whole body's supposed to go into a seizure. And so many people don't reach that seizure, but that's where, like, the curative part of it is. So people get scared, and then they don't do it. But, yeah, ECT. Shock your brain, lose depression. That's a t-shirt. Anyway. Yeah, welcome back to Cock and Ball Torture, Episode 3.
Cock and Ball Torture.
Season...
You ever see that? What? It was
Mort got us in a fucking car accident, and I broke my leg so I can no longer move it.
God damn it!
Sorry.
I was trying to reference it. It was like a G-Man reads the Cock and Ball
Oh, no, I'm
Torture
sure. Yeah.
Wikipedia article.
I never played Half-Life, but...
Really?
Yeah, I've never played Half-Life.
Like, none of them?
None of... I mean, like, I tried to play the second one, but I got stuck in the sewers, and I just never went back. Like, at the beginning of the game.
That's good shit. I like it. I've never played the original one, though. I really ought to.
Well, the reason why I played it, though, was because of Gary's mod. I was like, oh, yeah. This entire game only exists because of all the source code of this game. Maybe I should play this game.
And that game only exists because of Quake, and the fact that Gabe Newell licensed the Quake engine in its source code and made the Gold Source engine with it.
Here he comes with those facts that I don't know about.
Yeah, so long story short, basically every single 3D game engine out there has a little bit of Quake's DNA left in it because they pretty
He's
much...
like, Quake's like the Genghis Kong of the video game
Exactly, world. That's exactly what it is.
Isn't it like 1 out of every 10 men has some of Genghis Kong's DNA in him or something?
Yeah, that dude got the fuck around. Because, you know, he was a rapist.
Maybe that's... You know what? I'm not going to make that joke.
Don't.
Never mind. Moving on. Don't want Twitter to cancel me. Not that I care. Cancel me. It'll probably get me more followers. Isn't it funny how that works?
Yeah.
All press is good press. Oh my god,
Unless you're a pedophile, in which case... Yeah.
Oh shit, I was going to talk about my second weed experience in this episode. It happened 4 nights ago. It wasn't impressive. This is the first time I'd smoked it. The first time I did it was an edible. Which apparently was a very bad idea.
Yeah.
A lot of people told me that after the fact.
That should have fucked you up.
But the second time was very... I sucked on, like, my brother's jewel, or whatever the fuck. The vape. I don't fucking know what you call it. I'm not versed in drug culture. I'm weird enough in my normal brain pattern that I don't need drugs. But...
I don't need drugs to be a fucking moron.
Yeah, my lack of brain cells covers that for me just fine. No, I sucked on it like 2 times, like really big inhales, and I coughed like a bitch for like 10 minutes afterwards. And then I came back in here, played Spyro, because I was like, I'm gonna start getting all the achievements on Spyro on my rig, because I bought it for all the systems I own, and the only one I haven't beaten it on is my rig.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, but I was like, Steam achievements, I should get all of them. So that's my next free time thing. But yeah, no, I didn't feel anything at all night. But I was like hyper focused on playing Spyro, so I don't know if that was hindering it or not. Definitely
Don't know if that was the Spyro or the Wii.
Don't know if it was my favorite purple dragon or the purple dragon from the Wii. I'm gonna smell like fish after this. Just like every woman who goes to Long John Silver's.
Ever been to Long John Silver's?
No.
It's like disappointing.
It's like disappointing or it is disappointing?
It just is. It's just like,
I've never been too much of a fan of fish. That's probably because I live in a landlocked state. I've never liked fish like my
the
whole
only
life.
Long John Silver's that we've got around here is like bundled in with an A&W root beer place.
And that is also terrible.
It's okay. The root beer is good, but the burgers are like there.
Like the burgers are existent.
Yeah. Like if you've ever gone to like if you've ever gone to a Sonic and then gotten to like Sonic double cheeseburger, that's exactly what their burgers are. It's just that.
Generic fast
There's
food number one.
nothing special about them. The soda's great though. I will absolutely give them that.
Yeah, but you can get a root beer anyway. You don't have to go to the root beer restaurant.
Well,
to
it's
get a
like
root beer.
actually fresh if you get it there. Cause they
Oh,
make
I didn't know
that
they
shit
did that.
out. Yeah.
It's like a hot and fresh donut off the press at what's Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
My mom almost crashed the fucking car one time because of that.
For real.
Yeah, my mom gets super fucking stoked anytime we pass the Krispy Kreme and like the lights on that says they're fresh. My mom screamed at the top of her lungs one time like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I almost crashed. She's like, "The light's on," and I was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
We're gonna fucking die. I do have like one particularly good memory from A&W.
67%.
It was
I'm at half mast.
me and my buddy Archie. He was the nerd rapper that I hooked up with that one time. Real fun dude.
You fucked?
No.
Oh.
I went to his house because we were gonna play D&D, and a
Oof.
bunch of his friends ended up pussying out of it at the last moment. So I drove all the way down to fucking Jacksonville for nothing.
Oh.
But like,
Hey, but the only oh
What?
fuck, I completely forgot what it's called. What's the game we would go to for all of our old games?
what are you talking about?
We did fucking. It's been so long it closed. I don't know the Mega Replay. Mega Replay is over there. Sorry, I didn't.
Disc replay.
Yeah, but over there it's called Mega Replay because it's like 3 times the size as the one we have,
Oh.
which is why I want to go there. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
But yeah, he's kind of poor, and he's like living in real low income housing, and he's also a CNA.
I'm a nurse now, bitch.
Yeah, but his job basically is checking in on old people and making sure they don't die in their sleep. And
He's a cat.
yeah, he doesn't make a lot of money, and
That's what the C in CNA stands for. Cat.
he's living in this really shitty house, and I went over there with him, and he's like, "Sorry, man, I would offer you like some food, but I'm about to eat a PB&J sandwich right now, and it's not a choice." And I was like, "Get in the fucking car, bitch! I saw an A&W root beer place on the way here. I'm gonna fucking take you to that, and we're gonna get some real ass food."
I don't know if A&W is what you would consider real ass food.
It's got meat in it,
But, yeah,
and
I
I'm
say
paying for it.
better than peanut butter.
Get in
and
the
jelly.
fucking car.
Get
So,
in the
like,
car.
So we got in the car, I drove him over there, and we got some really big-ass hamburgers, a shitload of fries, and, like, the actual A&W root beer thing. And it was like, I don't think I'd ever seen a person, like, eat the way he ate that fucking burger. Because he was like, "Oh my god, I so need this right now." And I was like, I need to come around here more often.
Jacksonville's like 2 hours away from us, though, isn't it? Almost.
Yeah.
It's probably more like an hour. I'm probably exaggerating, but
It's like an hour. It's like 45 minutes, 2 hour long drive. It's like,
fuck that shit. That's too long. That's like going to college for me.
he's going to college right now to become an architect.
Why is he working as a CNA?
Well, he needed a gig and he got a gig. And
Everybody
it was
knows
shitty.
that architecture is exclusively for women these days. Cause
Architecture, not archaeology.
Yeah, but archaeology, women like to dig up the past, so like that's.
Fuck out of here!
Sorry. Oh no, the man wants
He's
me.
chasing me.
It's because I have a bunch of bananas and pineapples and stuff. Melon!
Melon!
I thought it was going to be a bitter melon. Yeah, anyway, so architect, huh? So
Yeah.
he wants to support a different building?
Well, he's doing all kinds of math shit.
Well, you know what the best way to support a building is? To take one of those photos where it looks like you're holding it up. You know what? I bet somewhere there exists a photo. This is a really bad joke. But I bet there's somewhere of, like, the Twin Towers just got hit, and some guy is, like, trying to do that pose to hold them up.
Nah, that shit fell straight down, baby. You ever see the footage?
Yeah, I saw the footage.
It collapsed in on itself.
You know what's really weird to think about?
That two buildings on that
No,
one
no, no,
day
no, 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 no.
fell straight down upon themselves, as if it were a controlled demolition, and then it never happened ever again.
Okay, that's a fair point. God damn it, now I don't have the sweaty fucking conspiracy theorist people. Listen, FBI agent, it was Zach, not me!
It was me!
Anyway,
I know your shit!
I see through. No,
That other building that was way far away that also just so happened to get demolished, that also apparently had a bunch of fucking gold in it and shit. What were you gonna say?
It was 2001, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Holy shit. There are people who are born after that are like 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that fucked? The
I'm
longest
23,
time.
but I
Yeah.
still remember that, man.
Yeah. Pretty fucked, ain't it?
The passage. Oh my god, boatmobile! The passage of time scares me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys know this. If you guys are under the age of 23, everything goes slow in life. And then you turn 21, and that's like your last good birthday.
And then all of a sudden, nobody gives a shit.
And
about
then
you
you
anymore.
turn 22, and you're like, oh my god, the world is ending. Because
Yeah.
there's nothing left. I mean, at least at 35, I can rent a car or whatever.
Wow.
Or maybe it's 20. Is that 25? That's 25.
Yeah.
Yes. Enterprise, rent a car. I can rent a car. Yes. I will take you with me. Your youth shall be mine. Okay, maybe not. That's so fucked.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy how fast shit starts moving after 21. It's like, alright, you've been a kid long enough. Hurry up and get your shit together.
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to, like, get... I don't know. I'm approaching the, like, alright, it's time to not do anything weird ever again. Or else people will start getting, like, weirded out by your presence. Like, you've passed the point where it's charming, now it's just like... I don't know, maybe I'll hit the point where it's like, oh, he's just got that weird dad energy.
It circles back around.
Holy shit, it does, you're right!
Yeah. You do get that from your dad.
That is true.
He's a goober.
Yeah, but my dad's like a quiet until it's funny to him goober. I'm just like a, haha, this is loud no matter what, and I like it.
Maybe you get that from your mom.
I don't know. Don't fucking analyze me, you cunt. Get out of here.
I'm gonna
Stop
analyze
looking at
you.
my innards! Are you looking inside me right now, dude? Are you looking inside me?
I'll open you up and stretch you out like a fucking meat sock.
You see? Foreskin. That's a meat sock.
No!
You brought
But
that on
also,
yourself! Oh my god. Fuck you, Swan! Get out of here. Stupid fucking piece of garbage. Cunt. Anyway. My brain always goes back to cunt. I think I'm secretly Australian.
Absorb more people.
I absorb the youth from all who oppose me. Bow down, mortal, as I drink from your urine!
I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness.
Accidentally slipped a roofie into Samurai Jack's coffee this morning. And he
Unleashed unspeakable evil. Remember when I was doing that during the Dusk playthrough and you got really
Yes.
angry at me?
Yeah, because I was like, you fucking stop.
I'm never able to anger you quite how like you do the...
I don't get angry often. The only things that anger me anymore are like things that genuinely frustrate me. Like popping a zit that won't pop or something. Oh my god, look at all the hair, look at all the hair, look at all the hair! Hair.
Oh my god, it's a massacre.
Yeah, I got summer skinny. I got fat
Listen to them
boy.
scream. I'm going to roll you up and turn you into a star.
Yeah, you'd think that people would notice that there's a gigantic ball
A
eating
shitload
people.
of missing people cases all around this one particular area.
We eventually
and also
get to the
eyewitness
point-
accounts of crazy balls coming and rolling up people screaming.
And it's not inside a brothel for once.
No. What the fuck is that guy doing?
That guy is spazzing out. Let me end his suffering.
Yes.
Dangling boy, he's my
yes.
favorite.
Good
Oh my!
old
What the? I got
dangling
hit by a tractor.
Oh yeah, there's just a whole bunch of weird shit over here that just...
Eventually, we get to the point to soaking up houses. So I mean, that was ear cancer. I apologize. Just like whenever I accidentally eat like a shitload of telephones at the same time.
When I eat a shitload of telephones.
Yeah, rotary phones taste the best too. They've got like that weird vintage. I don't know. You know how old people smell? That's how they taste. That's how rotary phones taste.
Yup.
Yeah, have you ever eaten a rotary phone?
No!
Why not? It's yummy. Good for your bones. Actually, telephones are on a keto diet, so I can't have them.
Yeah, those were around in ancient times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And no
those.
carbs. They've been around long enough.
Yeah.
Soaking up all the radon from the soil and shit. Made with lead paint. For a good time, not a long time. I just want to die by 25, bro. Give me all the PB&Js. If I'm ever on death row, I'm gonna make them give me an endless buffet for my ticket, my last meal, and then they'll never be able to kill me because I'm not done with my meal.
I wonder what are like the terms and conditions of your last meal. Like, I wonder.
Terms and conditions may apply.
I wonder exactly how fucking crazy they're willing to go for you.
I want Gordon Ramsay to make me beef Wellington for my last
Yeah, I mean,
meal.
like, exactly how willing are they to go to the ends of the earth to do weird shit like that? Like,
Probably not very far.
Because, like, I know I'd want pizza, and my favorite pizza is Leo's Pizza in Petersburg. I wonder if they would actually get a dude to get me Leo's Pizza. From, like, that
Well, if
one
you were
particular
incarcerated,
place.
I'm sure you would be somewhat close.
Well,
Wait,
if I
the
wasn't,
closest... Well, no, the closest prison I can think of is in Lincoln.
There is one in Jayville.
I don't know where that is.
Jacksonville.
Oh, Jay... Oh, okay, gotcha.
You're a cool kid.
Hey, everybody dox me. I'm kidding, please don't. You could definitely easily do it if you really wanted to.
I'm sure you could with most people.
It's not that hard anymore.
If you've got a name, we can find you on Facebook. And if we can find you on Facebook, we could probably find you everywhere else.
Not if my account's private. Okay, I'll DDoS you then. No! Oh my god, do you think we can make it?
Oh, dude, hit that shit.
Nope, I'm too uneven.
Fuck.
I'm too uneven, there's no
Oh,
fucking way.
I believe in you. You just gotta find it. You just gotta find a way to smooth yourself out. Like my brain.
Give me the smooth brain.
Render unto me the smoothest
Your
brain.
insults pose no threat to me, for I have the smoothest brain among men.
Yes! No!
Yeah.
Oh, you got fucking robbed,
You
yo. That's
cocksucker.
bullshit.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm not even at my
Final form.
This isn't even my final form. I bet I
Pick
can
up
eat
those
cars.
Yeah.
Nope, not quite
Oh,
yet.
that's bullshit.
Not quite yet. Maybe. Nope, not quite yet. I don't think the car would be able to stop me at this point, though.
Yes.
Mannequin penis. That was actually what it said.
No.
Yeah, it was. Prove me wrong.
Fucking screenshot that shit, Editor Noah.
Future me.
I'll give you more work to do
I don't wanna.
so you can prove a point.
I wanna start a podcast called the Impregnated Goblin Podcast, and where we just talk about random shit.
Okay.
I'm serious.
You could name it like anything
Impregnated
else.
Goblin. I like that one because you never see a goblin pregnant. In fact, whenever you think of goblins, you don't even think of the female form, do you?
I do. Clearly, we don't roll in the same internet subculture.
I'm sorry, I don't get my anime where I get my hentai. See, mannequin piss. It said. Well, no, wait. I already rolled up. Hang on. Wait.
Find another one.
I don't know if there is anymore. Hang on. I want to try that. I'm not gonna make my. Well, I might make it.
You might make it.
I'm gonna try this again. Because I am curious to see if I can do it or not. But first, I'm gonna
Cows.
I'm gonna say first I'm gonna soak this because then I know at least get my minimum. Because I know the fences give me shitloads.
Yeah, there you go. We got it. Get the tractor.
I bet I can get the tractor.
Get the tractor.
You are mine.
You're mine.
No, you're not. Okay.
You're not mine.
Oh fuck! I wasn't ready. Okay.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, Jesus, get Buddha.
Was that it? Was that all for dried kelp? Fuck off, really? I bet I could take the building with me. This is mine now. Excuse me, ma'am. You said to take a seat. I'm taking a seat.
I'm taking it.
It's mean. I like it. Another.
Nice.
I had to take the boat.
You know I had to do it to him.
Shit!
No, you did it. You did it. You did it, Goku.
You did it, Goku. Fuck you, Carrot. Show them what Florid be.
Super Saiyan lesbian.
I'll be back, faggot. Fruity! See, that's a star name right there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Back to Tonagawa Square Shape, man. Oh yeah, they're going to the Space Center.
Oh yeah, because their dad's an astronaut. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're right. I was like, I thought he was... It's something with space. I don't fucking know.
Some kind of spaceman.
Hey look! There it is in the background!
There we go.
Here I am! Back again! That's a really
Slim
weird
shady.
thought, brain.
What?
Hotel California is actually just like a really Hotel California to me is like a 2-minute long Yelp review with a guitar solo in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why that just randomly popped in my head.
Unfortunately, I've seen that somewhere before online.
That's
'Cause I'm
probably
a
why it
whore,
popped
yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
It's like, that was not an original thought at all. I was like, wait, where did that come from? That's not me. That's too objectified. I don't think about songs.
I do, because I'm a freak. Speaking of which, I've been really getting into fucking Soviet post-punk recently. Oh my god.
Are you a communist?
No.
Okay.
I got good music, though, and it's because they're all very sad.
I don't know what the fuck Soviet post... What Post Malone?
Soviet post-punk.
Soviet Post Malone?
Do you know what post-punk is? It's like punk music, but slow and really sad and super bass-heavy and kind of melodic. And, like, when
Chemical Romance?
And when Russian countries do it, it's just really fucking impossibly sad. That's Polish!
Close
enough.
Well, I mean, that was like...
That song's actually pretty sad if you look up the
I
lyrics.
know, it's about a cocaine overdose or something.
Well, the one that everybody knows is Malkat Doma, the one that always gets memed on TikTok and shit.
Cow meme. Dancing cow. I don't know. I have a TikTok account, but I literally only post clips of, like, this. And, like, occasionally I'll, like... There was one that was funny to me. There was some girl did, like, this one where it was, like, film yourself looking down and then, turn your camera up to, like, you know, like, you film first, like, down here, and then you go up, and, like...
The one dude
I intercut it.
Yeah,
I intercut it with her, like, it's that for the beginning, and then it's just my phone on the ground recording me, and I take my sword and I'm like, are you still fucking moving down there? And I just stab the camera. Because I thought it was funny. But, you know, I'm not a big, huge TikTok man, so I didn't get a lot of likes. Nor do I really care. I just thought it was funny to me. That's pretty much my only motive for doing things anymore. I was like, this is funny to me, so...
It's chaotic as fuck.
I am chaotic and neutral.
I wish I could obtain such a level of not give a fuckitude.
I don't care about anything anymore, man. My life is, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I had to take my earphones off because these fucking headphones hurt my fucking head so much. Plus, I'm getting a headache. I don't even know why.
Oh, this music is really loud.
That is true. That is very true.
I wouldn't be surprised if they remastered it and it's kind of loud because of that, or if your TV is just cranked like a motherfucker.
No, it'd be more of the sound box or the screen recorder probably. Or maybe it's just the Switch. Who fucking knows? Oh, I can't fit under the car anymore. God, I'm 15 again all over. Fuck. That was a bad day.
Obtain the milk. I'm
just gonna let you marinate on that one for a
No,
minute.
it reminded me of some other shit. I should probably do that. Okay, so there's this dude online, and he's like he's the most unique artist on the face of the planet. His name is Zeke Aguri, and he's Korean. He makes the weirdest art on the face of the goddamn planet. I'm in a Discord server with him, and like his Discord presence, he's like Bigfoot, basically. You never see him, but as soon as you do, you have to like screen cap it, because whatever the fuck he says is just like wonderful. Somebody posted this picture, it's like of this little leopard gecko, and I guess it got into like this little thing of salt or something like that, and its face got covered in it, and it's like, like looking up into the camera.
Hey, salt!
Zeke comes on and he says, "Jesse, I am Tainer the cocainer." It's like, what? It like
saw
every
the opportunity and he took it.
Yeah, it's like every single fucking thing that he posts is like that level of, alright, where the fuck did he get this from? And it's just, no, he's just the weirdest motherfucker on the face of the planet. And the art that he makes has that same level of like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he'll do weird pixel art that's like really well done and detailed and shit, that's got like all this weird movement and stuff in it. But like, he'll also like make Nordic runes on it and shit, like where the dialogue boxes are supposed to be, and he'll add in a bunch of weird like Gary's Mod style artifacting where there's like missing textures and like the error thing that's just like jutting out of the side of a wall. And like he makes video games and shit, and like the characters have these bizarre fucking walk cycles that are just like all over the goddamn place. He's just the weirdest dude, and it, like, I swear to God, if anybody hears this, fucking look him up on Twitter, because he posts the best of his shit there, and it's awesome. It's a trip to just go through there and see what the guy's up to.
So he animates and stuff?
He animates and stuff, he makes pixel art, he makes video games.
I wonder if he wants to do a NoNoNoah animated.
He's all...
Just
his
for the meme.
Oh fuck, his style would like really suit the games that we play. Fuck, because the weird shit that he says would like totally gel with the weird shit that you say.
You should ask him about that actually.
I don't really know the guy. It's the
well, the next time you see Bigfoot.
The server that we're in is like fucking massive. It's got like thousands of people in it.
I don't know. The only show you treat Discord like a Facebook, where I just treat it for like small groups.
No, man.
That I need them together for like certain things. Like,
Discord is where I go to fucking poach talent for our video game. It's so important to me. I love Discord. It's my favorite shit.
Truck. Poach talent.
Yeah. That's where I found like everybody who's working on our game. They all came from like 1 or 2 different Discords.
I don't know, when I get into a really big Discord, I get really scared. Like, I joined the Sea of Thieves one.
Yeah.
And like just seeing everybody like need crew for this, this, and this, I'm like, all right, this man takes things way too seriously. I'd never be able to play a game with you ever.
Well, it's like,
but everybody's like that.
Well, that's like people like hardcoring shit. I guess the art discords that I'm in are kind of like.
I could see art discords being more
talented.
Chill.
They're a lot more chill, but man, dude, like trying to post stuff on discords like that. If I get any praise on there, it's like a fucking. It's like a day for me.
Intercut with like backhanded comments and shit.
Well, it's like
looks great, but you need more shading.
Well, it's if they've thought about it that much, it's like wonderful.
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
I remember posting it was like a little tile set that I made on there, and somebody who's like they were like a mod. They were really active on there, and they were making their own 2D video game, and they liked it, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. Like it just felt so fucking good. And like I can't fucking do that with Facebook with all my relatives on there and shit. They're like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Shut the fuck up, dumbass. But like, Discord,
God, you're so hard on yourself there.
Discord doesn't group you by your family, because who gives a shit? Discord groups you by interest, and that's where all the interesting shit starts happening.
The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, Zach.
Exactly.
That's the full quote that no one knows. Meaning that the relationships you form outside of your bloodline are more important than the ones that are formed just from birth. Everyone uses that quote wrong, and it really makes me angry. Because they shorten it to blood is thicker than water. It's like, no, you don't understand. That's the exact opposite of what that person was trying to say.
Exactly. Weird.
Quit manipulating things.
For real? I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like that.
Use that the next time you want to post a cringy TikTok or whatever and you're sad. You have my blessing. Even though it was not mine to begin
Even
with.
though it's not like I fucking came up with that. I just knew a thing that most people don't.
Yeah, but if you've watched 30 minutes into this episode, I mean, you deserve that. You know what? Go get a Klondike bar, dude. You did well.
Go get a fucking Klondike bar.
Pause this episode, fuck your wife, and keep going.
Steal all our goddamn jokes.
I don't give a shit. Just make sure you say, hey, I got this from Dumbass. You don't even have to say my name, just Dumbass.
Saw some dumbass online say that.
I saw some dumbass roll a ball into a wall for 30 minutes. So I stole his joke. I mean, that's essentially what I'm doing.
Yeah.
The internet is just one big mirage of old jokes that keep resurfacing.
Basically. How many of our thoughts are truly our own, Noah?
I don't know, I just like
How
thinking...
often do we actually think? Without trying to find other people's thoughts on shit.
Well, the problem with that is everybody has a 7-second attention span now. So,
Yeah.
like, you have to be interesting in 7 seconds or you drown.
Yeah.
Like, even in conversations, which I think is fucking crazy. So, if you don't meet that 7-second minimum, they won't even give you the time of day. This man is talking for a minute. I made 2-minute, like 5-minute guy videos, and people only watched for 26 seconds. That was it! I mean, a lot of people watched it, but still, like, that was the average, was 26 seconds. If you can't hold someone's attention for 30 seconds, you lose their entrance. No, it's not even that you fuck up, it's just that, like, if you can make a video that's short enough to make someone watch all the way through, and be interested and engaged all the way through, you need to have, like, $1 million budgets these days. Nobody gives a shit. There's infinite things to watch now! Literally, if you...
Most of them are terrible.
Well, yeah, but still, like, your options are millions upon millions. If you have access to every streaming service known to man, you'll get bored trying to figure out what you want to watch next.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's terrifying. I ended up experiencing something kind of similar whenever I made you that Doom machine. Like, right after I made one for myself.
Yeah, having access to everything.
Literally every single retro video game on the face of the goddamn planet. I'm
Just
thinking,
loses
wow,
its-
I'm really only just going to play the same, like, 4 or 5, aren't I, huh?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I mean, it's good for videos, but other than that, like, I'd never, like, sit down and just be like, alright, what is this? And play it, like, all the way through. See, it says mannequin piss!
Yeah, and it's got a dick.
Yeah, it says mannequin piss.
You know, you're entirely right, and I see that now.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Well, I don't know if it's nice, but it's something. Makes the pee in my penis wiggle a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to tell you all about Nick. Gotta have that.
Well, I don't know why penis brought that. Okay, anyway.
Well, here's what's up.
Mick, when he thinks of dicks, he thinks of you. Anyway.
Yeah. So, as y'all may or may not know, I've been trying to make a video game, and Mick is the guy that I've essentially recruited to do all the programming because he's a fucking Chad. Now,
Soy boy Chad.
here's
You
the...
see, young Skywalker, I've depicted you as the soy boy in this photo. Sorry.
See, here's the problem. Mick is the best, most, like, fucking... He is a dude who is almost consistently relentlessly shit on by life, and he always comes out on top due to, like, sheer force of will. He has had nothing but bad luck in life, and he's only ever made life his bitch as a result, and it just fascinates me. So, Mick had a really rough upbringing. He's also, like, highly functioning autistic. He's got, like, all kinds of weird sleep illnesses where he's got insomnia, he's got agoraphobia, he can't get to sleep properly, he's mostly deaf, he's kind of blind, and he ended up, like, really injuring his knees while working all these construction jobs growing up. So he taught
all he can do.
Yeah, so he taught himself how to program, and then recently what happened is he ended up essentially coming into this really horrible bout of chronic pain where he can't type for long periods of time without his wrists, like, giving out on him. So he basically had to, like, working on our game became physically painful for him. Also, he lives in like a really shitty apartment that the government has been trying to abate asbestos in for ages, and finally they've got around to actually doing it. So they had to kick him out while they did the asbestos abatement. So like he ended up having to move. He can't fucking type anymore, and he was unable to work on our game for quite some time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this happened like.
Did he have to homeschool his kids too?
Yeah, and he's homeschooling his kids while his wife's at work. Because, he stays home because he can't hold like a regular job. Yeah, he's Canadian. So everything has gone wrong in this dude up until this point. And he ended up essentially having to say, look, dude, I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. I don't know if I will ever be able to do this anymore. And he just kind of left. And I was like, shit, dude, is there anything that I can do to help out? And I really never heard from him for like 3 straight months after that. Recently, though, he's been online again, and I was able to get in touch with him, and he basically just got it all sorted out. And it's like, yeah, my chronic pain ended up kind of going down a little bit. I ended up finding a place to move the family into while they're doing the stupid asbestos abatement thing, and I was like, are you still doing freelance work like I used to do? And he's like, every chance I get. And I was like, oh my god, Mick.
He's back, baby!
Mick is the fucking man, and I just so appreciate being able to talk to the guy, because I'm such a fucking depressed bitch, and I just don't get over shit very easily. Meanwhile, Mick is over here in like monumentally worse situations than I'm in, and he's just making the best out of it. He's just absolutely fucking slaying life. And it's like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was brought up that way, so like his version of a minor inconvenience might be a lot different than the way you perceive a minor inconvenience.
He kind of got into, and he didn't say it explicitly, but this is kind of what he was talking about. I basically told him that. I was like, man, dude, I like talking to you. You inspire the shit out of me.
There's a dinosaur in the middle there.
You just absolutely wreck life up like this, and it's fascinating how you can have all these problems and just trek through life and not give a shit. And he doesn't say anything right away. He gets back to me and he goes, oh, sorry, I got distracted by something terrible. By the way, did you know whippets are really fucking bad for you? And I was like,
yes, very.
What? He's like, yeah, apparently they are the only drug that you can just kind of get a hold of that's capable of just kind of rewriting your DNA on, like, instantly.
I don't know about DNA, but
like,
definitely your brain.
It'll genuinely fuck with you. And I was like, okay. So he's like, yeah, so long story short, me and my brother, when we were a kid, we got bored and did dumb shit, including a bunch of nitrous capsules. And I was like, oh. So he was basically saying, I wouldn't be this fucked up if I didn't do all this weird shit when I was a kid. And I was like, oh.
That's a product of his own fucking...
Well, the thing is, it's like, god damn, dude, like, you... That shouldn't be the fucking karmic outcome of that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, back in the day, I put my nose up to a fucking Cool Whip can, and ever since then, I've been an idiot. Is that basically what he told you?
Well, like, he didn't tell me that. He insinuated that. And I was like, that's so fucked. And it just makes me so goddamn sad. He's like the smartest dude I know. He's like, god damn it. And I just really want the best for him. And it just sucks to see him go through shit like this. But also, it's good to get back with him and check in and make sure he's doing all right.
So is your game working again?
Well, that's the thing. I'm still commissioning people to do art for it, but it hasn't actually had any code updates in ages. And it's because even though I found a guy who was fluent in Godot to help us with code, but I haven't given him anything to do yet because I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I'm going to be able to get Nick back in on the project, or whether or not he'll want to join, or whether or not I'm going to have the money to pay him to join. It's just like so much shit's all up in the air right now, and rather than get in touch with him and then immediately ask him to rejoin the project, I'd rather just like talk with him again for a while and then kind of
trying to re-seal your friendship with him before you
exactly, because I don't want to like talk to him. And
you don't want it to be a work relationship. You want it to be
I don't want to be on weird terms with him, because he's responsible for like 90% of our game code. Like he's he's a good dude. I want to make sure I don't piss him off because he's also kind of a
It sounds like it
hacker
would take
and
a lot to piss him off.
Well, I mean, I've done things before in the past that have really hurt him, and they're just like tiny little things, and they're things that I need to work on.
You sound like you're describing our relationship.
Yes, that, but exactly. Noah and I got into a big fucking misunderstanding before I came over here, and it made me feel bad.
He was like, "Hey man, I feel really shitty for asking this of you, but can I come over and like hang out?" And then like immediately after that, you asked me like 7 more fucking times.
Well, it's because
clearly you don't fucking feel that shitty about it.
No, I did, but here's what's up. I was like, it was the day after you graduated, and it's like, I don't want to ask him right now. He's probably doing all kinds of shit. And probably trying to decompress.
Yeah,
so I was like, you know, it's like, yeah, like, I don't want to just like rush into this and like really inconvenience you. But then you said, why would this bother you? You asking me whether or not
I
you
was
wanna
like,
hang out.
why do you
And I
feel
said,
shitty for asking?
Exactly, that's why. Because it's like,
I'm too big. I can't roll. I did double. Sorry.
Very nice. Because I don't want to be the guy who's like, you free now, you free now, you free now. And then you asked me.
And then
like,
you
why?
did.
Well, yeah, because you were like, well, why would you feel bad? And I was like, okay, maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe he wants to hang out just as much as I do. And then, like, Nathan and I were trying to make plans, and you weren't getting back with us. And I was like,
that's because I was aggressively masturbating! Leave me alone! No, I was doing that fucking submachine gun yesterday. I wasn't. No, I haven't been
Which
on
is
my
really
phone.
impressive, by the way. Like, we didn't bring that up. Noah's been making props for shit, and he made like a really...
EVA, yeah. I'm hoping to go to PopCon again this year. It's in July, so I want to have an ODST armor set and stuff. That's where we met Markiplier. We waited 9 hours in line for Markiplier, and then whenever we had Chick-fil-A 9 hours later, I like felt my first sip of my Coca-Cola go all the way down my esophagus. That's how long it had been since we'd eaten or drinking anything. That was such a disappointing day. Guitar.
Nice. That's an acoustic guitar, though, so we get some shit. Well, you play the fucking ukulele, which is like one step even more basic than the ukulele.
Play is...
Seriously, would.
Play is a very strong term. How about occasionally strum? I do not know much ukulele. I'm so rusty. It's ridiculous. Oh, my eyeballs. Okay, I say we do like one more of these, and then I'm fucking done with this for the moment.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm assuming you haven't eaten, though.
I mean, not anything
like
big.
on brand.
No. That's how I do, though. I wake up.
This motherfucker intermittently fasts without realizing it.
No, I don't intermittently fast. I just fucking eat a big, stupid meal full of dog shit every day. And then I get drunk every night. But, like, fucking...
Well, I don't do that.
I don't get, like, drunk. I have a drink. But as a result, I go through Rome pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't... Dude, I got a fucking bottle of it. And I have it for, like, the whole year. Like, I want to touch the present! Oh, it's just on your back? That's lame.
Well, I mean, you could see it more if it's on your back.
Fine! I guess I'll leave it be. Alright, everybody, we're going to stop this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, or leave. I don't fucking care either way. But, got any closing thoughts there, chimp?
Nah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I tell you I have bioluminescent semen?
You didn't tell me that, Noah.
You want to see it?
I'd rather not.
No, I'm going to show you.
No! No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Here we go. I'm going to show you my bioluminescent semen.
No!
Yes.
You got it in like a jar somewhere?
I do. I've noticed that if you add my cum to water, it becomes bioluminescent.
Noah.
What?
I need you to put that down.
Bioluminescent cum!
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Noah's got like a bottle of potion and
A bottle of potion.
that does actually kind of look a lot like jizz, and also some weird lit up platform that he's put it on top of that changed color.
My jizz is bioluminescent. Alright, bye!
Alright, bye, I guess.